I'm sitting on the university lawns just outside the main building of Makerere University in Kampala, Uganda. And why am I here? We present the LATINA course for a group of librarians from East Africa. We have collaborated with Makerere University Library since 2009. We had originally planned to do a course last year in 2011, but this had to be postponed, and we were able now to do it in 2012.
In 2010, I attended Latina training in Oslo, and today I am very happy that I'm one of the facilitators of Latina in Africa, which is in my own institution where I work. That's Makerere University Library. I have found Latina very beneficial because as per now I am a master's student in information technology, University of Pretoria, South Africa. It is an online course. I have seen the knowledge Latina has given me is helping me in doing this course. So that's so far the benefit I've received from Latina. And I've also seen another area of benefit in the library. Because like during user education, we normally do user education manually. But with the knowledge of Latina, next time we conduct our user education for first year students, I think we will use video recording, which can be played on and on and on without human being around to explain things to students now and then. So students can just use the CD and then play it at their own time, free time. So I'm very happy with this. I'm a facilitator, one of the facilitators of Latina in Africa today. The next stage, I think I will become a fully instructor of Latina in Africa.
Basically, what Latina has to offer in this connection is the practical, the pedagogical, the user-oriented, library-oriented, student-oriented use of digital tools in a wide sense. In Oslo, the course has stressed teaching techniques and how to conduct classroom sessions. Here, that has been part of the program, but the focus this year, I'd say, has been very much on visual communication. We have had fairly large video and photo projects. The participants made a very strong and moving photo story from an urban slum just outside the campus. The video group made an introduction video for freshmen coming to Makerere University. And then the web publishing group explored the use of blogging, and in particular blogging combined with using photos. So the visual aspect has been very strong this year.
My name is Sechikome Patrick, librarian 2 at Makerere University Library from Uganda. I'm glad to be part of Latina Africa 2012. I've learned a lot of things and skills which are digital in nature. These include videography, video capture, photography, web publishing, pechakucha, which was a new term to me. These skills are going to be so useful to me and to my institution, where I will apply them in covering all the library functions, like the library day, the library end of year party, among others. This will help to reduce on the library budget because it has been hiring people from outside. So that money is going to be put to other use because I'm going to start doing all the work. I'm so glad to facilitate us, as well as Professor Maria Msoke, who nominated to be part of Latina Africa 2012. Thank you very much.
The Latina training course which is built upon constant use of the web and the free resources of the web, that this might be adapted to conditions where the web was not constantly available. So my brother Helge, who is the head of the Latina workshop, came up with the idea of Latina in a box. And that means that we install many of the resources we use on a small server and bring that with us. So that during teaching we combine what web access we may have with constant use of the resources that are locally available through a hotspot set up by that server. Because the web essentially means that the teacher as a provider of information disappears. The web is the provider of information. So it becomes much more natural to organize the students to become information and communication producers. But we have to organize for that. So we start out during the first week giving them tools, in our case web publishing, photo, video, and since it's the basic ways of working with the free tools on the web, and during the second week they do projects. And both weeks are intense, but in different ways. In the first week we are teaching. During the second week we are guiding and prodding and trying to keep them on track. There's lots of energy and they work intensely, but of course they constantly need to be guided so as to create a product that I can be proud of, which we of course present during the final day.
I'm proud to be part of the LATINA Africa 2012. In the workshop, we have been able to get new skills in web publishing, video editing, and photo stories. But for me, I've been impressed by the count the traffic method. The method is used for checking traffic in the library. And I'm going to apply the method when I'll be back at the University of Dar es Salaam so as to get a clear information about what the students are doing in the library during semester session. I think the information will be useful for the management to manage the operations in the future development.
Now, the final day was yesterday. We had 4 big presentations, and I must say I was impressed by the work done during the last week, and so were the participants themselves. So we go back with the feeling that we have achieved something. They go back with the same feeling that they have evaluated, and they all tell we have learned lots of new tools and they are eager to apply them in their own institutions. And at the same time, equally or more important, these tools mean that we have to work when we teach and when we learn in new ways. We have to work more in teams. We have to work more towards changing the classrooms, towards changing the organization, to work in a lighter, more social, more approachable way.